Hi guys, what's my review of don't know why I did that. My review of Arsenal v Nottingham Forest 5-0, third round of the Carabao Cup. And I just put it in one simple title. Something that even the Spurs fans will understand. Perfect night. We're through, you're out. Right? You went to Colchester United. Somewhere I had to drive past to get home. League Two. League Two Colchester. You lost on penalties. You couldn't even score a goal with Ericsson, Ali, and Kane on the pitch. Right? Son was even on the pitch. Seriously. Come on. And you're saying North London's not red. Get out of here. Get out of here. Best chance of silverware you just had is gone. Right? You ain't going to win Champions League. Right? You ain't going to win Premier League. You ain't going to win the FA Cup. You can't even get past Colchester in the League Cup. What makes you think you're going to win that? But whether it's us, Nottingham Forest, Championship, and no mugs being in the Championship because they're 2 points off the top. Right? Yes, I said in my preview it should be a very comfortable and easy win, but I just saw that during the game that they were 2 points off the bottom, off the top of the Championship. So they're no mugs, right? They're fighting for Premier League promotion. So they're a serious team. Now I don't know by the lineup they gave whether they were committed to the EFL Cup or whether they were just committed to their next game in the league. But for us, obviously, it was a chance to give us our experienced players that were coming back from injury a chance, and our youngsters a chance. And when I mean by people back from injury, I'm talking Rob Holding, I'm talking Kieran Tierney, I'm talking about bringing on Hector Bellerin. And then in terms of kids, I'm talking about Reece Nelson, Emil Smith Rowe, Saka got on the pitch, Gabriel Martinelli leading the front line, Joe Willock. So in all, pretty lean side for us, and it weren't exactly apart from Bellerin and Ceballos. We didn't have any other firepower on the bench, so we took a risk in that, and yet 5-0. Boys played brilliantly. They played a 4-2-3-1 as well. Back four because we could play Kieran Tierney and Chambers at right and left back, and then put Bellerin on at right back. Right, that will be better now. We can play four at the back because we have Bellerin and Kieran Tierney from Man United, and Rob Holding in the centre midfield bringing the ball out. So I feel defensively the structure was a lot better. We were better structured, better shape, better at dealing with everything. Tierney was, I could see why we bought him last minute because unlike David Luiz, right, that last minute deal was a deal. It was a serious deal. That guy, as young as he is a serious talent. And yet he's only 78, 76, 77 on FIFA is fucking criminal. It is criminal compared to Kolasinac 79. Right? So that he is going to be a megastar. He could be our best left back since Ashley Cole from the Invincibles. That's the level I'm talking about. All the youngsters were outstanding. Can't fault them whatsoever. I mean, you couldn't. 5-0 took a serious championship team, took them apart like they weren't even there. The only problem I had was Mesut Ozil. I didn't really hear him much through the game. The players, all the youngsters around him were fucking outstanding. He's sitting in the middle behind the striker. We'd never heard a word. Saka got an assist before he did. He was on the bench. We paid 350 grand a week for a player that can't even play with the youngsters in a fucking cup competition. We can't. We're paying 350 grand a week for a player that will not go to Man United away at Old Trafford and beat the fuck out of. 350 grand a week. Not even a Banyang's worth that much. And look at what he's scoring. When I say not that much, he's not earning that much. And yet he's doing more for this club than Mesut Ozil. What's Mesut Ozil doing? Illness. 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 I mean, seriously. How many excuses are we going to make for this guy? Seriously. What wound me up last season is that he's off ill and he's sitting there playing Fortnite. You're playing Fortnite while we're trying to fight for fucking top 4. What the fuck? So, the sooner we get rid of him, the better. Because Tobias came on, we were 10 times better. 10 times better. And we went from, I think it was 2-0 up to 5-0. So 3 goals when he came off the pitch. No, 4 goals when he came off the pitch. And do you know why? Because as soon as he came off the pitch, Rob Holding gets the goal 2-0. And then that's when Nottingham Forest fell apart, to be honest. They curled into their shell and we had them on toast. Bellerin got a hero's welcome. A hero's welcome. Right? And 2 years ago, I never thought I'd say how much I'd miss Bellerin. 2 seasons ago, I'd never thought I'd hear it. Never. Now he's getting a standing ovation every time he gets on a pitch. People singing his name. I never heard the song 2 years ago. Now I do. That's the change he's made. Ozil's got that talent to change it. Make everyone sing his name, even louder than some fans do now. But yeah, he doesn't. This is why I'm sorry, his time at Arsenal is done. Like Wenger, it's done. It's finished. It's finitoed. He needs to accept he needs to go. End of story. But I'm not going to keep moaning about Ozil because it was a fantastic performance and I can't take anything away from the youngsters. They played absolutely top draw. Lucas Torreira was also much better alongside Willock. This formation, from what I saw, yes, it was only Nottingham Forest, but that formation suits Torreira better. It suits the squad better because we were playing it last season. It suits us a lot better. Play this formation. Fuck the 4-4-2 diamond, whatever you want to fucking call it, that we've been playing since fucking Liverpool. We only played it since from Liverpool onwards. We started playing it. Beforehand, we were playing 4-2-3-1 with Burnley and Newcastle. Then he changed it for Liverpool. I get why he changed it for Liverpool. But you ain't going to go to Liverpool and go play expansive football. You're going to get fucked. End of story. But since then, he played it at Spurs. He played it at Watford. Played it against Villa. Villa, we should never have won. To be honest, we shouldn't have won. It was only for those 20 minutes we won. Right? Villa should have got something out of that. They should have at least had a point out of that. And I said that on AFTV. Spurs, we were the makers of our own downfall. We let them control the game. It's pretty much the first half we did. Alright, we barraged them in the second half. but that was after we were 2-0 down. But we were too open. We just let them walk through to our back line because of this 4-4-2 diamond formation. There was no one in the midfield sorting it out. Whereas in the 4-2-3-1, you've got someone covering front of defence. Someone like a Torreira, alongside with a Xhaka or Joe Willock. We saw last season how improved Xhaka was when he was with Torreira in that formation. When he's played his 4-4-2 diamond, Xhaka doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He could be more of a captain in a 4-2-3-1. That's what I'm seeing. So, but I'll get onto that in the preview for Man United, but I want to get into the player ratings for this. Martinez had really nothing to do all game. Clean sheet. Made some decent saves when he needed to. Gets a 7. Callum Chambers, an 8. He was intercepting everything down that right-hand side. It was a lot better than Maitland-Niles in that position. Yes, Maitland-Niles is playing out of position, but he has been playing that position for over a year now. So, Squadron Mustafi, 7. He wasn't as good as Rob Holding, I'd say, but I'm a major critic of his, but I can't criticise him when he's played well. So he played pretty well. So a 7 for me. So he played quite decently and dealt with everything that needs to be dealt with, along with Rob Holding. Rob Holding got a goal, brilliant returns. It's like we never missed him. Played exactly like he did before he got injured. Absolutely brilliant. Yes, we're going to have tougher tests against Man United and further down towards the league, but I'm so relieved we've got this player back. So relieved. Him and Socrates side by side before the injury was decent because we were 21 games unbeaten with that. We were decent. We were really good. So I'm glad he's back. I'm so glad. And I hope to God Emery takes David Luiz out of that team for Man United. Kieran Tierney, what a start to your career. What a start. Absolutely brilliant. I don't know. I think he got an assist. I don't know. But he played absolutely brilliantly. In his interceptions, his tackling, his tracking of runners, absolute top draw. Yes, again, it's going to be tough tests, but an absolute brilliant start, and I'll give him a 9. Lucas Torreira, a lot better performance, a lot better than his recent games, and I hope that we can keep this formation because it seems to suit him better. 7 for me. Joe Willock got himself a goal, absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant supplying the front three, the three in front of him, and controlling that midfield with Torreira. So 8. Reece Nelson got himself a goal. Brilliant performance. 8 for me. Mesut Ozil, a 6. Again, I'm sorry, you're 350 grand a week. You can't even your name's hardly mentioned in a game against Nottingham Forest in the cup. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. I'm sorry. It's finished. Like I said, it's finished. I've wasted enough time worrying about it now. He's done. So I'm just waiting for the news that he's gone. Emil Smith Rowe, absolutely brilliant down the left hand side. Didn't get to see much from him because he caught such a nasty head blow, which meant he went off with concussion. But he played well in the spell he had, so 7. Gabriel Martinelli, a 9. Absolutely brilliant. It was between him and Kieran Tierney for man of the match, but I think Tierney deserved got man of the match for me. But Martinelli, we can see why we were so hyped about him pre-season. He looks an amazing talent at 19 years of age. 18 years of age. Bellerin, triumphant return, 7 for me. Yeah, like I said, if you said to me 2 years ago we'd be celebrating Bellerin coming back to the squad, I would have thought you were mad, but he's turned it around, so good on him. Ceballos, 8, took control of midfield, created a number of chances, creating chances to get a goal. So yeah, an 8 for me. And lastly, Saka, one of the last substitutes to be used, 8, 1 assist, beautiful work, beautiful play. Yeah, can't fault him. Like I can't fault the rest of the squad. So there we are. There's my review of Nottingham Forest. That's my player ratings. Leave a like on the video. Leave a comment if you agree or disagree, and what your thoughts about Ozil. Is it time to go, or do you still think there's something there to be used? Leave it all in the comments below. Subscribe if you're new, and take care.